Brands and marketers are able to tell within 5 to 10 seconds if they're going to pay you or not as an NIL athlete. Here are 7 check-in-the-box things you must have on your profile before they swipe away. If you want a copy of this checklist, make sure to comment down below checklist. The first thing is you want to make sure that you have 50 posts, 50 reels, and 50 TikToks. Not photos on your Instagram, but actual video content, being that is the leading driver of advertising for your generation. It also shows to brands and marketers that you are capable of producing consistent content, 2, engaging content, and 3, it showcases what kind of content you can actually make. As a marketer, as brands, as we're helping them decide which influencers and athletes to go with, a lot of people try to argue, well, these are my stats, right? Unless you are in the top tier percentile of athlete, that top skill set attracts other attention. That is why brands pay the type of dollar amount that they do for those top NIL athletes. However, when you're in the rest of the pool, when it comes to where the bigger opportunity is using your socials to gain additional NIL revenue, you need to understand now you're entering the marketer's world. We care about CPMs, cost per milli, how much for, if I spend $1, how much does that get me in terms of views? We care about cost per acquisition. For each dollar, how much am I getting back, right? So it's a different world that I want to bring you in. So by having those 50 pieces of content, it starts to showcase your capability to be in the ecosystem. Number 2 is making sure you're going on average about 2 reels per week. I understand you are an athlete first, content creator second, right? You have student in there as well. It's important to understand you're not making a new idea every day. You're documenting your already existing life. So there are 3 types of content you can do as a student athlete that will also still help you make content and show up how you need to show up on the field, in class, and also as an additional revenue source. The first type is what we call athlete content, right? This is you showcasing maybe specific drills, you showing educational content for specific tactics, right? So you're at least growing your educational pool there, or just a day in life as an athlete specifically. The second type of content you can create is what we call personal or passion content. This might be food reviews, maybe like going on to restaurants a lot or trying new food, so you can at least document what you're already doing by recording it. Maybe you're into beauty as a volleyball player and this is your routine there, or day in life. Maybe you like skits. You can do skits, right? So there's a lot of different ways you can go about there. The third type of, category content, we like to call it, is campus life specifically, being that you are in college. That itself is a specific niche vertical that brands are looking specifically to tap into. So whenever you can distinguish your additional college campus life, that's also important as well. The fourth type we like to call a surprise is the why not content. This is just you trying new things that you might have not thought of before that don't fit in with those first 3 ones. The next thing is on your checklist, making sure you have 70% original content. I repeat, 70% original content. Please, when it comes to these lip singing videos, these sound videos, it's very difficult from a brand perspective to integrate with an athlete and influencer. Remember, you're entering the social game. So now you might be an athlete, but really you're a content creator now. If you're not entering the game and being able to create content that me as a product can easily integrate commercially is difficult. Sound, viral trends are not always easy for brands to participate in because it's not licensed. And for them to participate, they might have to get additional expenses to go license that specific piece of content or sound to make it happen, which will cause additional expenses that typically is not why they work with influencers. It's because of the original creative ability that influencers and content creators have. Does that make sense? Hope we're staying together here. So nothing wrong with it if I would say you're creating visual. So maybe you're really passionate about art. So yes, you can use sound content, but really people are coming to you more for the skill set of the art piece you're creating. Maybe you're into beauty, you're a volleyball player and love your skincare routine or love beauty products, right? And you can kind of go on from there. And that's usually the only exception, but still then making sure you're using the voiceovers. That's actually even better because then you're not even using sounds. The next thing I want to talk about is having what we call 2 sets of series. Now, when we think about series, I want you to think about you are in a way a little mini cable channel, right? So we want you to think about why. Remember when I said to have 50 pieces of video content? When you're batching the type of content, it allows you to go, if you can basically package 5 to 7 of those type of videos to say, hey, I have done this. Example, you love to go out and eat. So maybe you've done 6, 7 food reviews. Now look at that, you have a little mini food review. Now you can take that to restaurants, to food-specific products. Second thing you can maybe do, maybe you like to go to different events. So you've done different event experience type of videos, going to things, going to sports games. You can take that idea, package it, and maybe pitch to the FIFA people, pitch to your local professional baseball or basketball league for why they should have you do a partnership. Do you see where we're going with this? It's all about creatively showing yourself how you can fit in the marketing world. The next thing I want to talk about is your bio. Now, your bio is a great opportunity, and a lot of you are missing out. Meaning, a lot of you are not putting your email in bio. Please, not just in the little button. Put it in the actual bio, please. A lot of platforms that marketers and brands are using are searching based off of keywords, also what are in your bio. So when you don't have at Gmail, at Hotmail, at whatever, or even just at in general in there, it's hard for them then to even show up in when they're picking influencers. You don't even show up. Second thing is hard to communicate via DMs. Most of them aren't going always to these platforms. Yes, sign up on Mogul. Yes, sign up on Open Doors, right? Yes, sign up on Influencer, etc. But if you really want to be an influencer or an athlete who's getting the more top tier deals, usually you get a higher percentage and higher dollar amount when someone's seeking you out individually because you were that good in optimizing to be seen in multiple ways. So I hope that could also help there. Second thing, making sure you put in there is also your city. So LA, Kalamazoo, Michigan, Tampa. Just putting the school you're at. Remember, marketers, when we're looking at who to work with, we care more about your audience because we care about getting to the customer. So meaning we're focused on demographics like cities. So if I put in Tampa, but let's say I'm going off a keyword search and you don't have Tampa anywhere. The next thing we talk about is what to pin. Please stop pinning random viral video of you going viral from 2-3 years ago that isn't really defining who you are as an individual, meaning the type of pin videos you should be putting up are either a who you are video, right, showcasing in terms of who you are, your interests, your goals, etc., with different edits, different products in the video, just kind of in a way showcasing for marketers as they go on your page, an easy way to digest who you are and how you represent yourself. Number 2 is showcasing a brand video that did really well or an announcement video, right? Let's say accomplishment video of you winning state finals or something that shows a sense of substance of you as an individual more than someone who's just an online person or just an athlete. Want a copy of this checklist? Make sure to comment down below checklist. Once you have done these different checklists, this will make it a lot easier for you to show up when marketers decide who to work with. And if you have any more questions, make sure to comment down below. Mr. Nashe, I am a managing partner of Campus Creator Company. We are a NIL and college influencer agency for brands. We represent the brands. We're here for the brands. And in order for us to help brands connect with their audience via athletes and college influencers, we need influencers and athletes like yourself to be optimized to make the process a lot easier, but more importantly, for the ecosystem to work together.